What is going on, guys? It is Bond here, and yes, we are here today with a Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my 22 best tips, or you might not know, but most of them you probably do already know as they are everywhere. But some of these, which I'm going to get straight into, you might not know. Make sure you watch it all just in case you find out something new. Let's get straight into it. Click Pokemon to hear Pokemon is my first tip for you guys. Now, this isn't really a tip, but it's just a cool little Easter egg, just like the Pikachu that you can get by ignoring it 4 times when you pick your starter Pokemon. Now, you won't be able to hear this, but I just suggest you do it. I mean, it's just a cool little thing that most people don't know. Now, my second tip for you guys is the shrinking circle. Now, of course, when you go and capture these Pokemon, which I've got the Oddish right here, which I'm going to go capture. Third tip I'm just going to include right now is the color. With the circle colors, so obviously the colors do depend how likely you are to capture that Pokemon. Green being easy, orange being difficult, and then red being, you know, the more difficult Pokemon to catch. Once you do progress on with Pokemon Go, you will realize you will get these eggs. Now, these eggs, you have to basically walk in order to hatch these eggs and get the Pokemon out of them. Now, there is a way of how you can do this without walking, and that is cycling. No, not driving. I wouldn't suggest you do that. And why cycling works rather than driving is because you got to keep under 25 miles per hour in order for it to count as you walking. Now, my fifth tip is evolve Pokemon. Now, as you can see here, we've got the Bulbasaur, which we're just going to use as a representation to show that you can evolve the Pokemon as well as power it up, but I highly suggest you do evolve it. Now, the sixth tip for you guys is save battery. What you want to do is click on the Pokeball. You want to go to the top right settings, and you've got a battery saver right there, which you're going to tick. And now what this does is basically, if you have your phone upside down now, which is my 7th tip now for you guys, is it will turn off the screen and everything will still count on. You'll get vibrations when there's a new Pokemon nearby, and I believe it will still count as you walking for you hatching eggs. My 8th tip is the footprints. Yes, what do these footprints mean? Basically how close these Pokemon are. Now, as you can see, these are all 3 footprints, but that lowers down to 2, and then 1 being the closest, 3 being furthest away Pokemon. And my 9th tip for you guys is collect low level Pokemon. Now, why you want to do this, because then you can send it off to the professor, just evolve your good Pokemon and get it up with a high CP. Now, my 10th tip, which kind of relates back to the 5th tip, however this is different, is to evolve your Pokemon first. Save your candy for any Pokemon and make sure to evolve them rather than powering them up, as they will be stronger. And now my 11th tip for you guys is to sort your Pokemon. When I saw this, I was just like, yes, I need this, because look, combat power, this is what I want always to see at the top of my best Pokemon right now. You got the Golbat, Clefairy, and Weeping Bell, and it is a very nice way indeed to sort out your Pokemon. My 12th tip for you guys is to use incense and a lure module, and the reason for you to use this is basically Lucky Egg gives you double XP for half an hour. And now the reason I say use incense and lure modules as well is because that, as you can see here, brings all the Pokemons to your location, which if you keep on catching those Pokemon again and again, you will level up really fast. Now, for my 13th tip for you guys is the grass animation. Like, you know, what does it mean? Now, most people do know this. Now, what it does mean is that there may be Pokemon there. It's happened to me before. And as you can see on the screen right there, there are some green leaves. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but it's basically like a grass animation, and that could mean that there is a new Pokemon and or multiple amount of Pokemon that you can later send off to the professor. Now, my 14th tip for you guys is that you can name your Pokemon. I mean, I didn't really expect this to be in it, but here we go. We're just going to rename Rattata to just a rat. And as you can see, we can just name it. I mean, it's just a cool, you know, just thing you can do, just like the sound when you click on it. And as you can see right there, we have renamed Rattata to just nickname. So yeah, you can just rename it. It's just a little cool thing that once again, you can kind of organize your Pokemon once again. Now, my 15th tip for you guys is that yes, you can catch Pokemon by just standing still and not moving. Now, I got level 6 by not even going to any Pokestops or gyms. My 16th tip for you guys is that nothing at all tracks when the app is closed. So once again, you have to have it open. I kind of repeated this earlier, and the best way you can have it on is make sure you click that battery saver option once again, but nothing at all tracks. Not even the eggs that you have to hatch. And my 17th tip for you guys is to claim free daily items. Now what you want to do is go over to the shop, and at the top right there will be like a defender bonus that you can click. Now however, you do need to assign a Pokemon to a gym in order to get this, and it's within 21 hours that you can just collect it, and you have to make sure the holder of that gym. My 18th tip for you guys is that you can transfer duplicate Pokemon. My 19th tip for you guys is to turn off AR mode. Now the reason for this, now I can't really demonstrate it for you guys, but I'll pop up a screen if I can. When you capture the Pokemon in which the camera will be used, but you can turn this off. You go to the top right and you just click it once and then it won't use your rear facing camera. And my 20th tip for you guys is healing and reviving Pokemon. Now this is after, you know, they've battled in the gym. Now my 21st tip for you guys is that Pokestops do refresh every 5 minutes. So that means you can literally just do a lapse and keep on going back to the same Pokestop within a minute, so you can keep capturing those Pokeballs, potions, eggs, etc. So that has been it for this 21 tips from me on Pokemon Go, and I hope you guys did find some tips that you didn't know of yet in this video. And make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new. Thank you for watching as always. Hope you guys have a legendary day. Peace.